Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another day of Scraptember 2023, brought to you by the Scrappy sisters and Laura Alberts. Today's prompt was selfie, and so I have a selfie of actually my husband and myself as we were on the plane getting ready to fly to Idaho to visit my brother and my sister-in-law, my cousins, and the family that we have up there. So I am starting out with a bunch of Vicki Boutin paper, some from Color Rush, some from Where to Next, and I think there might even be some Color Study in there. Color Study, not Color Rush, Color Study, Sweet Rush, and maybe some Where to Next. So I'm starting out with that mapped background paper, the turquoise one there. I don't normally veer towards these kind of papers because I don't know, I find them a little bit more difficult to use because I don't know, they're just kind of the whole city and everything. It's just not usually my first choice, but I thought it was perfect for this because we are actually traveling, we are flying, and headed somewhere new. So I'm going to go with it. It's perfect for travel. I am pairing it with this little tiny heart paper from Happy Days by Coco Vanilla Studio. And I just love the little tiny hearts. I think they're super cute. And so I thought those were perfect. It brings in a lot of other colors. You can see off to the right hand side, I had some other papers there that I am now cutting. And I'm going to use this little heart 3x4 card, which is also from Vicki Boutin. And then the striped paper there that I have torn, that is another Vicki Boutin. That is actually, I think the background and the today and those stripes are all from her Where to Next collection. The hearts I think are probably from a different collection. Anyway, I really do enjoy mixing and matching collections, so I think that is something that is really fun, and there are so many that go together that you wouldn't actually really think about. I think I just like the challenge, I guess, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm mixing the two. I really liked that little card that says today. That's going to give me a little journaling spot. And I don't usually do my journaling on camera. Let's just be real. I do it off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do some journaling on that card that says today. So I want to make sure I give myself plenty of room to write. I did do a torn edge on those stripes because it was a border, like a different borders, and then you could cut them apart and make them whatever you want, or stripes, and you can make them whatever they want. And I just wanted these three, and I kind of wanted the softness of the torn edge rather than the cut edge. But I'm gonna leave the heart one with a straight edge. I don't know, it just seemed to work in my opinion. And I think, the hearts are all lined up perfectly on that paper. So, and then the stripes, these little stripes are a little bit wonky, so it kind of lends itself to that striped paper being more with a torn edge and a little bit of a softer edge. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere all of those down. I'm just kind of playing with the placement here. I am going to move them around just a bit because I end up wanting them a bit lower than they currently are. And I think that will give me some room up top to do a little bit of embellishing. And then once I get the placement all done, I am going to pull out several different things to go ahead and embellish. I am just inking these up, I should let you know, with some Black Soot Distress ink. That's kind of my standard thing that I go for. And then I'm pulling out a bunch of embellishments from varying collections of Vicki Boutin product. Some of it's Sweet Rush. I think the camera right there is Sweet Rush. Some of it is going to be from her Where to Next, and I think I even have some pieces maybe from Color Study. So I'm just mixing and matching, and that is one thing I also love about working within a designer is everything tends to kind of go together from collection to collection. I wouldn't say every collection, but there are a lot of things that you can pair up together, and so I'm really happy with that. I decided to use this little chipboard piece at the top that says Escape the Ordinary, and this black and white one to bring in more of the black and white down below here where it says Be a Little Crazy. And I think bringing in the black and white with all of the bold color really kind of settles everything down and gives your eye just a little bit of a place to rest. So I'm really happy with that. And then I also really like the addition of the chipboard layers because it gives a little texture to the page, and this chipboard's not super thick, so that makes me really happy. I like chipboard, but I don't, when it's super thick, sometimes I will peel off the back layers so that the piece is not as thick. Otherwise, I don't tend to use chipboard a ton because of that. Not that I'm against having thick things on my layout. Heavens knows I use wood and acrylic all the time, so that's not a problem, but I just feel like the chipboard doesn't need to be that heavy or that thick. So here we go. I'm just going to ink everything up with a little bit of black. I'm not putting a ton on there. I'm just putting enough on there so that things pop. And then I'm going to layer up these clouds. I thought those were perfect because we're up in the sky. Also don't normally use speech bubbles, but I thought this was a really good place to use a speech bubble just because it fits so well with the photo and it just says, let's do this. And I thought that was perfect. This is really the first time that we have gone on just a quick trip to go visit my brother and my sister-in-law. They haven't actually lived in Idaho very long, like a year and a half maybe. And my brother's been back and forth a few times. So we haven't done that, and we certainly haven't done it by flying. We have been to Idaho a few times in our lives, and we normally drive because we would take our RV and visit my aunt and uncle. But in this case, we decided to fly, and it was really fun. We had a great time, and just a little bit different. Also, we were looking at some properties up there to see if it is an area that we would want to move to when we take that retirement type of a situation, you know. So we definitely want to move. We just don't know. We weren't sure where. We did end up liking the area. So that is definitely a huge, huge possibility in our future. So working towards that goal of, I'm not quite ready to retire yet, but my husband, well, actually, I'm not even sure that he's ready. He is ready to maybe slow down a little bit, but maybe not a full retirement. So we'll see. You know, all these things you just start to think about and plan when you get older, and nothing is a done deal until it's a done deal. So just putting some feelers out there. Okay, I'm using liquid glue to adhere everything down. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of journaling on my card here. I used those dimensional hearts to keep it really simple. And I'm going to add some black enamel dots from Gina Marie Designs. I really like these because they are really inexpensive. They're about, well, last time I bought, they were $2.25 a pack, and you get quite a few in a pack. And they are really good quality. I do always add extra glue to my enamel dots because I don't trust that they're going to hold, just because they're not flexible at all. And I feel like if the paper flexes, they're going to pop off. But that is the case with any enamel dot for me, not just Gina Marie's. So don't feel like they're lesser quality because of that. And these happen to be my favorite, the matte black ones. I think they're super cool. I also like the matte white ones. You can change the color on, but I love the matte finish. I think they look really awesome. They look kind of velvety. So don't forget to check out everyone playing along with Scraptember. There is a link to a playlist down below. You can go and check that out if you have time and want to get more inspiration. Thank you for spending time with me today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe as well. I will be back again on Wednesday with another video, so come back then and see me, and we'll do a different layout. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a great day tomorrow too. See you soon. Bye-bye.